Sup nerds, welcome back to my channel. How you do? Today I'm finally doing my Lord Gambit guide, and this is going more in depth of what I've learned as playing him and lording him since my original Gambit guide when he first came out. This is a long overdue video. I've just been a little bit busy, but we're here now and I'm really excited to show you guys what I've learned. So let's get into the practice range. We have his Bayou Bash, we have his Cajun Charge, we have his Healing Hearts, we have his Breaking Spades, and then we have his Raging Royal Flush. What you want to do is combine the Cajun Charge and the Bayou Blast. And what I've learned differently since I've been playing him is that you want to wait a little bit so then you go further. So let me show you here. You see how I went up to 10 meters instead of doing it right away? Because I used to do this at first like this. But if you wait a second, you actually go further. As you can see here. And of course we got his Healing Hearts, which heals you over time. And you have your abilities as well, which I've gone over in my previous video. Same with the Breaking Spades. The thing in the middle is his timer on there. I don't know if I went over this. I actually should have watched my other video to see if I went through it. But in case I did it, the purple meter in the middle means that you do more damage while that's active. So you want to ideally use your Breaking Spade, wait a second, do some damage, and then use your ability. I want to emphasize that he's a utility character, so you want to be very aware of when you're using your cards in the middle. You don't want to use them sporadically. The only time I've used them like right away, or if I needed to, is when somebody's really low or somebody's really pushing on me and I feel like I really need to have an upper hand. No pun intended. He quite literally puts the strat in strategist. He's really good when your team needs to push forward and you need to capture the point, especially with his ult ability, because when you use your ult, you'll be able to see who you can activate it on, which there's nobody around me obviously, so you won't see. But when you activate it, you gain a speed boost, you gain damage boost, and every time you attack they do more damage. You see that? And then you have that burst damage when it's done. So it's really good for pushing and trying to get the point back if you're losing the payload. Let me give you a few tips that I've learned since I've been lording him. So I've noticed when you use an ability like the Breaking Spades and then you use one of his Raise or Flush, you automatically reload. I didn't notice this at first, and when I noticed it, I thought that they were gonna patch it, kind of like what they did with Phoenix with her auto reload with her flying ability, but they haven't yet. So that's really nice. See how I'm down to like 6 and then I use an ability, it's automatically back to... Another thing that I noticed is that he's more effective the closer you are. You see how I'm doing so much healing with my cards? Because they're not being spread out. You see how they get spread out the further you are? But if I'm closer to them, I do more damage because more of the cards are hitting, obviously. When my teammates are very low, like right now, I will use my bridge boost. It's very good. It does like a few more charges than Adam's, I've noticed. It's been very helpful. I've saved so many of my tanks doing this. Another thing I've noticed about his ult ability, you automatically is when you use it, if it's active on them, and it gives them healing over time as well, which I did not notice at first. Another thing about his ult is that it cleanses. You know how he is his Healing Heart and Purifying Pickup that it cleanses? His ult also will cleanse as well. So I know that a lot of people are running triple support lately, and Gambit is very good for the triple support because he can also do a good amount of damage. So I think that's okay when you need to like run in and do some damage. This is what I like to do when there's triple support. I like to go in there, do some damage, and then use an ability, and then go back, heal my team, and then use a bridge boost if I need to. If they really need the healing and I need to go back. He's all about positioning. You can say that about every character because this game is all about positioning, period. But I really like the fact that he can just go in there and go out with this ability combo. Now it is possible to get the most healing as Gambit. I've definitely done that. I've done like 50k healing once as Gambit, like a regular match, but you're not always gonna get the most healing. Like I've been chewed out by other healers being like, you didn't heal as much as me and stuff. I'm like, because he's technically not a main healer like, you know, Invis or Luna, because his ult doesn't really heal that much as theirs. He's more of a utility secondary healer. I think he's really good for that. He definitely has his own place in the battlefield. He's definitely an amazing second healer. And he's really good for the triple support comp. Like I said, it is possible to do the most healing on your team. With that being said, I do think he is a solid main healer as well. If you have like a Mantis or a Rocket, I've definitely been in this situation where I had to be like the quote-unquote main healer when you have a Mantis or a Rocket or an Atom. And it has worked, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes you need that extra healing oomph. But it is possible. I have won like this before. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with him. I really do enjoy him. I've been playing him a lot lately, and I'm having so much fun with him. I was a Gambit main since before he came out, so I really like his kit. It's not the kit I was expecting when I heard he was being released. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought he was gonna be DPS, but him as a strategist was really fun. I really do enjoy this surprise from the devs, and I hope they continue to surprise me, which they definitely have been. Talk about you, Deadpool. If you guys have any other tips or comments on my guide, let me know in the comments below. If I missed anything, or if you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments below as well, and I'll be happy to answer them. I just wanted to do a quick little updated guide on me lording Gambit and sharing my knowledge about him, because I know a lot of people are kind of struggling with him. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been trying to show them the ropes and what I do as him, and yeah, hope this helps. Oh, I totally forgot I have this emote. Oh, look how cute it is. Fireworks, pew pew pew, explosion. We did it, guys. We did it. Oh, by the way, guys, I managed to lord him within the first week. I forgot to mention that. I literally got him to captain within 24 hours of his release, and I managed to get him lorded within the first week. And that was during Thanksgiving week, and I was gone for a good while. I was gone for days at times, so I was really busy that week. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.